Good day, my friends. I hope you're having a good one. It is Sunday here, and I have been scrapbooking so much this weekend. I just love it. I love these kinds of weekends where we don't really have any plans and when we're just cleaning and hanging out. Oh my gosh, love it. So that is why I was able to finish another scrapbook, and this would be miscellaneous number 35 on my shelf, guys. 35. So whatever the math is, 112 minus 35, that's how many I still have to go. So let's get into this. First of all, though, I do want to thank, I've seen that I have some new subscribers, and thank you guys. I know that some of you came from Facebook when I share my layouts there, and I love that. Thank you so much and welcome. I hope you enjoy. So, as you know, or maybe you don't if you're new, my first page is the last page of the other album, and I already have this one on the shelf. It's a 2024 slash 2025. So the last page, the first page of this is the last page of the other album. So I don't do cover pages, but there is that. And then here is the next page. And the notable thing on here, I guess, would be these cute little pom-poms. Pardon me. I love these. I have them in a few colors, and it's just like ribbon. You find it in the ribbon section. And at Michael's now, they do where you can pay by the meter. So I bought the white one and a couple of other lace trimmings at Michael's recently. But this, you know how Michael's has those little bundles of trims of ribbons? This was in that one, in a fall one. So there was some gold, brown, cream color, a little black, and orange. So that's that. I got a lot of pictures per page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No peekaboos on that page. This also a pretty easy to do page, but here I have more pictures because I have my peekaboos. So none here. What's notable about this? Nothing really notable. Just that I put stickers on top of my photos. I know some people don't do that. I love it. I don't know. I think it's kind of cute to just put them on top of the photos. And this is a really old leaf I had. It was in a piece of paper in, I don't know, maybe Simple Stories. And I just cut it out. And then here I have more photos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another sticker. 6. There's Luke. 7. 8, 9, wow, 8, 9, 10, hold on, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, sorry about that, 13, the light, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, wow, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 per double page, guys. Look what you can do when you get yourself some peekaboos. That is incredible. If you need some, if you don't have any, and if you don't have a Creative Memories consultant or advisor, feel free to click on my link. I'd appreciate that. It's on the homepage of my YouTube channel, by the way. So there's that. And this page, I don't know why I don't like. Maybe because I made it all about the animals, which shouldn't be an issue. They're adorable, but I don't know. You know how you go through and some of them are like masterpieces and some of them are eh. This is one of my eh. Did I write on here? No, these are just decorative, but I feel like I wrote on these. Did I or not? Yes. Oh, no. I know what I did here. Sorry. Look. This one's a little stuck. This is what I did here. That's what I did. My little album within an album. So I made a little album on these tags, but this one is not. This one's just to kind of match the other two. So in here are photos of the haunted forest that we walked through. That's what this is. There you go. And there's some cute little, I love this little trim. That's from another one of the Michaels. You know, actually that might be from the same Michaels little bundle, because I think there was some green on there too. So that's what that's from. Those are really worth it, especially when they go on sale or you can use your coupon. There's a lot in there. All right, so we're done with the farm and then we're starting to get into the holiday season. I'm so sorry, guys. I ended up turning off my phone by accident. Sorry. Anyway, so I showed you this, and then that takes us to this page. Kathy, who I talk about all the time, she and I went out for lunch and shopping for Christmas. Sorry, I'm trying to get this so the glare isn't so bad. Oh my gosh. How annoying for you guys. Rookie here. I'm going to hold it like this. I know it's not ideal, but that's going to work. Anyway, so yeah, we went out for lunch. We started this new tradition where we go to Winners/Home Sense, and then we go for lunch. So that was last early December. We're going to do the same this year. And I like this. I never used to take pictures of food. That just wasn't my thing. I remember all those Instagram people were doing that and I thought it was weird. And now I'm doing it. And now I don't think it's weird. But anyway, this is cute. I like the colors. I love the food. It just reminds me of what a fun day we had. What a delicious meal. And what a great friendship we have. So there's that. And then did the same thing with my cousins. Let me just, again, get rid of the glare. So we did a Christmas lunch. No, it was a Christmas dinner. And just a few of my girl cousins were able to get together. So we did, and it was such a fun time. Got dressed up. For me, that's a big deal sometimes because I work from home and I don't get dressed up at all. And then we really don't go anywhere fancy or anything to get dressed up. So that's fun. So I used a lot of Christmassy stuff, obviously, because it is a Christmas layout. The one with Kathy, I kept more restaurant-y and foodie. And then I used this awesome Bella Boulevard cutout. I just adore these. I want to buy more. I love it. I have a Cricut Joy, so it's little. Plus, I also don't know how to do these, which then makes me just want to buy them ready and done so I can just scrapbook quickly. So there's that picture of us together and then a picture of our meals. Did I do any peekaboos? No. Okay. Then another, oops, let me hold this up again. Another Christmas layout. We went to visit Dave's aunts and uncles and their little granddaughter. So Dave's cousin's little girl. We had a great day with them. I kind of like this color scheme here. Dark green and craft and red and white. It seems to work. So here I have my little peekaboos that go like this. So I ended up getting, oh, there's their cousin's dog. He's so cute. I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pictures on that one page. And this page, I did them going the other way, this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome. I love these guys. Seriously, if you have not bought any or used any, you are missing out big time. Oh, and these big letters, some of you are going to ask, I'm sure. I've used them before. I bought them at Michael's, and they are, I think, Mombi. And they're in the poster section. They're not in the scrapbook section. Then, I know I've told you guys this before. When I have a lot of pictures of one particular person, or sometimes pet, in a series of layouts, I pull them aside sometimes and just do something on them specifically. And that's what I did here with our sweet little cousin-ish. She's not our niece, but I kind of feel like calling her our niece. But anyway, cousin's daughter. Look how cute she is. So I did everything kind of about her. And I couldn't believe this. Look at her pants. Her pants have little bows. and I found this sweet little paper with bows that I really didn't know how to use. I have had it for a while, and this whole collection with the coral, the pink, and the mint, I had a little hard time using for Christmas, but not anymore. It worked on this. I guess it worked because she's wearing neutral clothing, and this little squishmallow of hers is the same color. So I just love it. Oh my gosh, this one makes me happy. So that is that. Then Kathy again. I love having her and her family in our albums because they're in so many of them from such a long time ago. So they came to our house. You see a lot of layouts with us at their house or them at our house. And now you're going to see one when I finish my current album because we just went to dinner and a cool concert. So can't wait to do those. But this one was fun for many reasons, but one of them was I got to use these frames from Simple Stories. Do you guys have those? They're just the chipboard frames. I just love them. So I used one on this side and one on this side, and they have some dimension. So they do pop up a little. Oh, I just love them. They just look so nice to me. Did I journal here? No. So this one is just for decoration. You know me with my little tags. And then my tab maker that makes these. I love that. My husband with his humongous Hulk muscles. He's funny. Very cute. Kathy's family in this frame, my family in this frame, little bit of journaling, little monkey, Juliana, just a festive, nice layout. And this one really makes me excited because, again, I used this time a 6x12 peekaboo, and I'll show you what I did. So here I just have little, these are just under 4x4, maybe 3, maybe they're about 3.5. And I just matted them on white. You can't really see the white on white, but I did. So very Christmassy again. But this is documenting the dessert that Kathy and her family brought. They went crazy. Look at this. Look what they brought. They brought all this ice cream and all the fixins to make sundaes. Oh my gosh. So we provided the dinner. We did pizza and wings. I think that was all we did. I wrote it down. Pizza, wings, and maybe wedges or fries. I don't remember. But they brought all this stuff. So look at this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 photos. I could have also made these peekaboos, but I didn't need to. But that's a lot of pictures. And this is very unlike me, but I am starting to absolutely adore layouts where the pictures are overlapping. So I have gone away. Are you proud of me? I have gone away from the completely linear layouts that I did the last few years. I still do like them, but I don't do them as often. So I don't know. Maybe I'm growing up. I have no idea. But this I adore. I love the pictures. I love the memories, and I'm so glad it's done. That brings us then to Christmas at our house with my favorite people, my parents. And we had these cute little hats and stuff that we've had for years. I just like to use them to, I don't know, jazz up the pictures a little. So here I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 pictures. Let me hold this up again. Oh, but wait. So usually I scrapbook Christmas morning. I wasn't thrilled with the colors of the pictures. I don't know what was wrong with my camera or I don't know, maybe the lighting in that room. And the pictures were kind of, I don't know, they were okay, but I turned them into a little book. So guys, seriously, when you ask on Facebook, what should I do with the pictures that I don't use? Well, you can use them. You don't have to make a layout out of them, but you can do what I did here. So I journaled about all the gifts we gave and got this year. I've just put them in this simple thing. I could have decorated it, but I don't feel like it. And I did pictures of the actual gifts, us holding the gifts or the gifts themselves. That's what I did. And then what I do, just to make it a little bit, make more sense, I use a thin foam here and here, so that there's room that I can see. You can even see that the room that I can put it under, slip it in and out, and people can enjoy that. So that is something I've come to love lately. Oh my, this one is so pretty to me. This is not a Christmas layout. So Christmas is all done. But now we're in January, and my beautiful niece, our beautiful niece, was pregnant with baby number 2, and they did a photo shoot. I had to snatch these right off Facebook, and I had to use the paper I recently bought. So if you look at my small haul from the scrapbook shop, I bought this paper. I'd never heard of this brand before, and I have to apologize right now. I don't even know the name of it. Sorry, but it's in that video if you want to look. And tell me, doesn't this work perfectly? I think it works absolutely perfectly. Oh my gosh. I love when that happens. And my journaling is done on tags. I did that. I popped these all up. I used a lot of foam tape and foam squares in this album, which is why it's a little thick. But I popped these up. And sometimes, do you guys use the trick where you use, instead of foam squares, for something bigger like this, you can use that, the foam sheets that you can get at the dollar store or Michael's or anywhere? I did that here. So I just cut them out. It doesn't even matter what color you use. Mine was like a skin tone. There were like beiges and browns in it. I think it was actually in a collection that I bought for the kids a long time ago, where you could make little people bodies and dress them. Anyway, so they didn't need those. I took them, and that's what I used here. So then you just glue it on either side with wet glue. That's what I did. And bingo, got yourself some dimension. So I love this one. It makes me so, so happy. I love all of them. I do. But there's something about this that's so soft and, lovely. Then her baby came, little baby Luca Travis. So I did that layout again from Facebook. And I love it. And the story here is so sweet and so just, her brother. So you know my niece, this beautiful niece who got married, and we went to her wedding. So I have pictures of that. Her brother passed a couple of months after her wedding, her brother and his infant baby. And then she had this sweet little baby. It's like he was heaven sent to make us feel better. And she used her brother's name as his middle name. So I put the whole story here. I wrote here about it. Just beautiful. It was so kind of bittersweet. But we're so happy to have this sweet little guy in our life. It's so nice. He's adorable. And big sister Gabby. You see Gabby in my scrapbooks a lot, right? She's adorable. This now is Happy Birthday Nono. So that was in April. We went all the way from January to April. So February, March, no pictures. Unless, so as you do know, I hope, this is my miscellaneous album. So if there was something in February, like let's say we went away, or what else could it have been? Travel or something specific to the kids, that would be in their albums. But miscellaneous, nothing happened at that time. So that's why we jumped that much. I love these. These were from recent Creative Memories birthday collection. I don't know if it's still available, but wow, it's really nice. That and the stickers. These I made with a die. This came from that collection. These are from dies. These stickers came with it. So I really like that. But what I like even better... Oh, hold on. I did peekaboos like this in this case. So I did them going upwards. So there's my sister. Oh, she hates her picture on here. What am I doing? And my brother. Yikes. Their doggies are kitty cat, monkey again yawning, and Dave with their dog. So let me move to the next page. Hold on. If it shows them. No, it does not. This one I showed because I was so thrilled. So watch my shorts, guys. I post there all the time, and there's little tidbits of my scrapbooking. So this I would have shown a couple of months ago. This was one of the Creative Memories page kits. So I have been so happy with every single one I bought. because they're perfect. You get everything you need and then some to create this double page spread. And look how perfectly it went. So we're all in neutrals, totally neutrals. And then the yellow from the golden balloons stuck out. It's in the collection. And then I made tags with it, which I did journal on. And I think it looked perfect. And my goodness, these pages are really, really quick. So I love it. They're quick, they're beautiful, and I want Creative Memories to keep making them forever so I can keep buying them. They're beautiful. So his 81st birthday documented. Oh, and then what's cute here that I really like. See this trim? I have bought that before and used it before on other layouts, and I have this blue one. I bought it from Scrapfest. I think from the, oh, I always mess up this name. Is it the Scrapping Bee or the, I can't remember. It's the sweet little, I don't know if she's Amish or Mennonite, but she has a really cute little store at Scrapfest, and I always pick up something cute from her. So anyway, here is, we went from birthday to Easter, so they were back. And I love Easter layouts. They're just so sweet. The little pastels. I made these cute little bunnies on my Cricut. And then clearly Dave stands out with that very bright yellow shirt. But I like it because then I used it as the kind of highlight of my embellishments. So I love that. I love that the kids were being cute and played along. Anthony was in little sheep ears. Juliana wore bunny ears. And then she had this little thing on. Too cute. Love it. Then I have this page, which is also very light and bright. I used the Cricut again to make those little peeps. I used the, they're the Simple Stories foam thickers. I still love those. And then, I don't know, I think this was Photoplay maybe? Guys, by the way, have you heard that Photoplay is shutting down now too? Avery L, Photoplay, Canadian Scrapbooker magazine, what's happening? Tell me down below, what is happening? Are less people or fewer people doing this? Because I seem to, every time I turn on YouTube, there's newer scrapbook people on here that I'm starting to follow, but everything in the industry seems to be going the other way, so I don't get it. Kind of sucks. I don't know. I thought that we were supporting these companies well, but I guess not if they're shutting down. Ugh. Anyway, sign of the times, I guess, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, the darn glare, 13, 14, not too bad. Oh, even better, 15, 16. See? And then I started taking pictures of how I set the table just so I remember for next year. So there is that. So that's Easter. Guys, seriously, I'm so sorry about the glare. I have to find, I don't know, I have to find a spot in my house that's ideal, and I can't. Nothing seems to be working for me. I have these pot lights right above me. They're very bright, but if I turn them off, then I'm not going to have any light. I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I apologize for how crappy it looks. Well, this is one of my favorite layouts ever. Look how fun this was to do. I made a whole bunch of balloons. I think I used dies for these and not my Cricut. Then I used just very happy, I believe it was Echo Park paper. And I popped up some of the photos. I don't know why. I just thought I wanted to. So this is cute. This is now Kathy's twins' birthday, and we went to the Mandarin restaurant. My husband was away on a fishing trip, so he missed out, but we went and we had a lot of fun. So that's what that looks like. Again, crappy glare. Sorry. Oh my gosh. There's that. And we're still at the Mandarin. So here I did something very similar to what I did with that other one that you saw when Kathy and the family were over for Christmas. So I did 3 here, 4, 5, 6. And then I did this, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I really, really, really enjoy using these 6x12s. You can do them as a gate, like a I don't know the word for that, but you can do two. I've done that for Juliana's school album, if you want to look at that, when they went to Queen's Park. So one on this side, one on this side, and then they open up like a gatefold, I guess. I don't know. Or you can do them just on top. I've done that where they open, you know, this way, and you're looking at them from the top. There's many ways you can do it. It's so nice and versatile. I love them. Then we took our little cuties to the vet. We won't be doing this anymore. I'm not getting them any more rabies shots. I read a lot about it and it's really bad. Plus, they're not outdoor cats. So yeah, I think this will be the last time. But Monkey was told he gained 2 pounds. Mocha was told she lost 2. He looks like he gained way more. She looks like she lost way more. I don't know. They're so funny. They're always hungry. Little piggies. But that was fun. I love having that documented. So I kept it all to 1 page because last year I did 2 pages and that's not necessary. And I did my journaling box a little different here. I basically, well, what ended up happening is I cut this wrong. Not wrong. I cut it where I didn't cut it too far to make it like a white in a box. And when I placed it down, I thought, oh, that looks kind of cool. So I left it. So technically you can save all the blue paper underneath and just put strips, right? But this worked. So then I did the same on this side and I love it. So that's just another different take on the journaling. Oh, yay, we're at the last page. Another food related layout. So this was now we're into June. Well, this was June, wasn't it? Yeah, this was June and I have that on here. This was June. So we were doing Father's Day and Dave's birthday. We went to one of his favorite restaurants and documented that. I love this picture. It looks like it should be their ad. Isn't that cute? But yeah, I'm working on the next album. So I've already got this page done in my other album. But I'll take you down here for a sec. Under my desk, I'm also working on 2011. Can you imagine? 2011, guys. I haven't even done Christmas from then. So I'm working on that and I want that album finished soon because I just want it on my shelf. There's no reason for it to not be. That's it, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. Sorry about the really crappy lighting always. I need to fix that. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. I hope you got some inspiration from these layouts, even though the video is crappy. And I hope you are spending a lot of time scrapbooking. I do. It keeps me sane. It makes me happy. And I feel like I accomplished something when I get these beautiful memories on my shelves. That's it, guys. Ciao for now. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.